University students have been out of school for 9 months. This prolonged closure has been in response to COVID-19, coupled with the strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities ASUU. Now that the strike is off, the second wave of COVID-19 is presenting another unprecedented challenge, and for students to return to school without creating panic, there are a set of protocols that must be set in place. Hand-washing facilities, body temperature checks at all points of entry to schools' major facilities. Going by this checklist, the Academic Staff Union of Universities is not convinced that schools are ready for reopening.
The government rolled out some guidelines in July 2020, and when you study that guideline or the guideline document, you find that they have even prescribed there what should be done before educational institutions are reopened. For instance, they have checklists for compliance with COVID-19 protocols, non-pharmaceutical aspects. And we have not seen that assessment being done.
From the national to the state chapters, the union has been speaking in one voice.
It's not that we are not willing to resume, but as a responsible union, you cannot open your eyes and willingly expose, your colleagues, your members, to visible danger. As you entered the University of Lagos, for example, I doubt whether at the gate you saw any equipment or anything that suggests that, when students are coming in, they can be sure that minimum safety requirements against the COVID pandemic has been put in place.
To minimize the risk of transmission, Ahmadu Bello University is planning a staggered return of students, starting with the graduating classes later in January.
Because of our population, we are not calling back all the students. It's a phased reopening, and we are calling back the final year students, that is the graduating students, and then 100 level, 200 level students. And we are doing this because these are the level where you have carryovers and so on.
And the students are also looking forward to returning to classes.
I'm happy because I spent almost a section at home, and it has been so boring, and if not for skill acquisitions that we have been able to do as students.
A remote or virtual learning system has also been tabled as an option as public higher institutions contemplate on returning to school in the wake of the second wave of COVID-19.